Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So some high school students at Martin County High School in Kentucky, they wore some pro-LGBTQ clothing to school, and they were forced to change by the school administrator. Now, according to the articles, they were told that, well, they were worried, the school was worried they were going to get bullied. It's Kentucky. I'm fairly certain that these students were very well aware of what might happen. Almost like it's them screaming that they're not going to take it anymore. Kind of a, we're here, get used to it sort of thing. But see, this thing happened in a school that allows students to wear Confederate flags to school. You didn't talk to those who might bully them. You instead just bullied the students into silence yourself. It's the way it seems. Didn't deal with the bullies. You went after the victims. Just do whatever the mean man says. Don't make yourself a target. Hide who you are. Man, I bet that's a great school. I'm certain that it is welcoming and friendly. I'm certain it is a positive learning environment. The other thing I got these students say that they were told was that the words on the shirts weren't appropriate. I guess lady lesbian is just too much, huh? Too much for Kentucky in this day and age. That's fine. That's fine. I got a solution for that. Stay tuned. Also said that the administrator told him that school wasn't the place to discuss sexual orientation. Yeah, keep children in the dark. They always make wise decisions. I mean, that's how it works, right? I mean, if you don't discuss it and you pretend like things aren't happening and you make sure that they're not promoted here, well then they just don't occur. You put blinders on and everything will be fine. How's that working out for you with your 2.9% teen pregnancy rate in Kentucky? Your educators educate. Now, the superintendent says that this miscommunication was resolved. Miscommunication, that's how it was classified. Thing is, there's another quote in an article saying that a student is using a pseudonym because they don't want to suffer further disciplinary action. Further disciplinary action. That certainly sounds like they suffered some for doing nothing wrong. For doing nothing wrong. Maybe it's been resolved. I don't know. But there's no quotes from the teens saying that it was. None. And I looked. So I would really love to hear from one of you guys for a number of reasons. One, I want to make sure this doesn't get swept under the rug. Two, I happen to know a guy that has t-shirts made every once in a while, and I am fairly certain that he would be more than happy to have some made and sent up to you. And don't worry, they won't have any of those mean and hurtful words on them, and they will be completely in line with Tinker versus Des Moines, which is a Supreme Court ruling that says that teens do not shed their constitutional rights to free speech and expression at the schoolhouse gates. Don't worry, they won't have any mean words. But I think you'll be able to get your point across. My advice to the superintendent and the school administrator is to leave these kids alone. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good night.